Here I'm going to put text onto a photo using a program called Paint. Paint comes pre-installed in most Windows computers. I've made a copy of the photo because I don't want to risk damaging the original. So I right click on the copy, I go to Open With, and I left click on Paint. I need to zoom my picture out because it's way bigger than the window. So I come down to this little minus button, I click on it and my photo zooms out so I can see it. Up here I click on the A and then I left click on my photo where I'd like the text to appear. So I will click here and the text box appears there. Now, as with most other programs, I can choose the text type by clicking on a drop down arrow, and I can choose the font size with a drop down arrow. I can choose for it to be bold, italic, underlined. The colour will be colour 1, which in this case is black. Now if I decide I'd like a different colour text, I can just left click on any of these and it will become that colour. So I could have yellow, and you see it change to yellow. Now I'll write a word, and I look at that and I think I don't like yellow, so I will select it and I will click on black to change it to black, and I look at it and I think I'd like it bigger, so I'll go to my font size, and while it is still selected I will change the font size. I come back and I left click within the text box. I can make my text box bigger and smaller by dragging out those little squares in and out. I can move my text box by going to the edge of it, and when it turns to a crosshatch I can drag it to where I'd like it to be. Now I cannot click outside the text box if I want to do more to it. The minute I click outside the text box disappears and the text is set. It cannot be re-edited. So I'll show you that. I will left click and I cannot get back in there. All I can do is undo it and redo it. But if I've spelt it wrong or I want to change the colour, it is too late once I click outside the box.